What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic reviews. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Dark Crisis, issue number 3 of 7. This is part of that limited series event, or should I say Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths? Yeah, that's right. They're going to be changing the title of a series midway through the series, which is something I've never really seen before. But when they reprint it, it's going to be called Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. Why didn't they just call it that from the get-go? Is it supposed to be a big spoiler? I mean, we pretty much could tell that it's a continuation of a storyline from before. Why not just call it Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths from the get-go? I don't know. It's kind of like some weird title change. I guess it was always the plan, but it's still kind of just a little bit questionable, like why they didn't just call it from the beginning. I think it would have generated more hype earlier on, but that's just me. But now it's going to be Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, but until they actually physically change it, I'm just going to title this video Dark Crisis, issue number 3 of 7. So this one is written, of course, by Joshua Williamson, art by Daniel Sampere. Artwork, once again, is really top tier here. We're getting the fallout of the death of the Justice League some more to see how kind of sad and depressed like the whole world is right now. You can kind of see like different panels showing the heroes. We get teases of the new hero, Red Canary, who they're kind of hyping up online a bit. We see Dick Grayson's been spending time with Garfield Logan, who's still recovering from being shot by Slade. A lot of other heroes are kind of talking about all the situations, what's going on with all the heroes. And if you remember last time, Black Adam said he was going to try and like turn these Justice League members into true soldiers to kind of take things down. But Slade has just basically been with his forces, just been unleashing heroes or villains all over the world. And the heroes are stopping them, but because they won't kill them, it's just pretty much just they're cannon fodder at this point. Black Adam threatens to kill somebody. John gets in his face like, hey, we don't do that shit right here. Damian stands up and talks about the whole situation. He's like, okay, in some ways Black Adam is kind of right, but in other ways he's wrong. He's like, look, Slade's just throwing these things at us. Like what we're doing now, it's just clearly not working. So there's some tension there. Black Adam's ready to kill somebody, but Yara Flor actually steps up and does something for once in the series. So that's good there. John stepping up, that's good there. We actually see John and Damian arguing over how to handle this situation. John's like, we need hope, we need hope, we need hope. And Damian's like, I'm being realistic here. None of this crap is working. And then they're just kind of getting into an argument. Tensions are flaring very high. I actually like this. I like seeing them kind of have some sort of conflict with each other for once, instead of just and always just best bros all the time. I like to see that. It makes the story a little bit more interesting. And just when they're kind of down and out, the JSA shows up. So the JSA is going to be helping out. So where were they this whole time? I don't know, but cool that the JSA is showing up. We also see Deathstroke is at his headquarters. Rose goes to confront him over the whole situation. Like, is this all because of Respawn? But we come to see that he's just been fully infected by this whole Great Darkness thing, which Pariah, who, when Hal Jordan goes to confront him, thinks he can control the whole thing, but he's pretty much being played by it all. They try to stand up, and then he ends up kind of in like one of those alternate dream state worlds, which we've been seeing in a few other places. And then Black Adam, who left the Justice League because he's like, okay, I'm not going to deal with this crap. He's like, they all think they need hope, but what we really need is Doom. So the Legion of Doom is going to be teaming up with Black Adam to take down Deathstroke. So I like this. I like seeing heroes and villains kind of have to work together in some fashion to like take down another enemy per se. I think it makes it a little bit more interesting. And in terms of issues of Dark Crisis, out of the 3 so far, this is probably the one I have enjoyed the most. I really liked the artwork, of course, has been top tier with every single issue. You get some conflicts within the heroes, kind of like seeing which direction to go in, and it's not just all like sunshine and rainbows per se. I like how Black Adam is kind of like the heroes actually stand up kind of to Black Adam, even though they recruit him to kind of help with their Justice League. Yeah, we probably could have used another issue with him on the team and then really get to feel the fallout of the situation with him here. But as it stands, I thought like it was enjoyable. Yeah, the stakes still don't really feel there. I think in part because nobody's really dying. Yeah, the Justice League died, but we know they're kind of just being used as like a power source in a way, like kind of being used to enact the Great Darkness's plans with their whole like reasoning behind it. I feel like we could have done a little bit more. Maybe some of the other characters here don't make it out alive. So I think stuff like that could have helped the story just a little bit, but that's just me just, you know, kind of talking at this point. But yeah, like I said, artwork is pretty good. I even like how Yara Flora actually stands up and does something for once, because she's done pretty much nothing in this book so far. Damian having his own conflict with John is pretty good, where you get to see the tensions flare, because things aren't easy right now, and even friends fight at times. So I like seeing that a bit, because like John's like, we need hope, and it's like, I'm being realistic, this is not working right now. So I think they're going to both go off and kind of do their own thing, and then hopefully in the end they'll come together and save the day, I guess. But the JSA coming up is cool, and seeing Deathstroke basically kind of infect anyone with the Great Darkness is interesting too, because he's just kind of gone way off his rocker at this point. So, and Black Adam going to be working with the Legion of Doom. I think that's pretty cool. So there's some good stuff within this issue. Definitely a lot to enjoy with it. But anyways, I don't think I have much else to say about this particular issue. I did enjoy it. I'm still not loving Dark Crisis. There's things you could do to probably pick it up just a little bit, but it's still a decent series so far. It's really not all that half bad. It'll be interesting to see when they change it to Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, to see if the story really picks up the pace. So, like, it's not a bad story right now. I just think since this is a Crisis level thing, they could be doing a little bit more with it, but that's just my opinion. I don't know about all of you. But anyways, so that's going to be it for this video right now. It's going to be a little bit later on in the day until I can get to talking about the other comic books that I have to do. Like, my schedule today is going to be pretty busy for the most part, so we'll see when I get time. So probably later on in the evening when you see the Batman issue, and then DC versus Vampires. But I just want to get this one out right at the start of the day. So yeah, look forward to that. All right, well, that's all I got to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I'll see you all in the next video.